So here are the procedures and steps on how to particularly perform a normal push-up. So the first step is obviously the hand placement. Must be its shoulder width apart, directly under your shoulders, and also your fingers must be pointing forward. So the next step is your elbow angles. So it must be around 45 degrees or so. So the third step is the body alignment. So you need to maintain a straight line from head to heels, and also by engaging your core, glutes and legs to be able to maintain a more stable position during the push-up. So next is your head positions. So you have to have a neutral spine, and you need to look slightly ahead and not tucking the chin or craning the neck. So here are the 5 main muscle groups that particularly push-up trains. So the first muscle group is the chest, which is the pectoralis major and minor. Next is the shoulders, which is the deltoids, especially the anterior deltoid. So next is the tricep brachii. And number 4th is your core. So the core particularly have is the rectus abdominis, the obliques, and also the transverse abdominis. And last but not least is also the serratus anterior, so it could help stabilize the scapula. Here are the incorrect movements and also the incorrect hand placement that you should avoid during the push-up. So on the first incorrect hand placement is basically putting your wrists excessively extended during the push-up motion. So if you do that, it particularly puts unnecessary strain on them, which also could increase the risk of discomfort and injury. So by avoiding it, you should particularly put your wrists aligned with your forearms by slightly rotating your hands outward or using a push-up handle to reduce stress. As you can see from this picture, this is the correct hand placement that you should particularly do during the push-up phase. On the second incorrect hand placement is particularly putting your hands too far apart from each other. So if you do that, it particularly reduces the tricep activation, and it could particularly put extra strains on your shoulders. So this can particularly lead to instability and also poor push-up mechanics. So to avoid it, you particularly need to keep your hands just wider than shoulder width for better control and muscle engagement.
Lại.
Okay, so here are the bonus part for this push-up thing. It's basically in the progression and also regression type stuff. So if you're clueless on what progression and regression is, so I'll make it simple. Progression means an advanced level of the exercise, and regression is the easier level of the exercise. So during the progression phase, I have suggested to do an inverted chair push-up. So it don't really need to be chair, but something that can particularly lead you to elevate your leg to increase resistance. So it's a advanced variation, and also by doing this movement, you can particularly shift more body weight onto your arms and core, so you can also make the push-ups more challenging. So on the regression movement of push-up, I have particularly suggested a incline push-up. So during the incline push-up is particularly placing your hands on a chair or like a sofa or like a bed, anything that can elevate your body. So put your hands on the chair, so that particularly doing this you can reduce the load on your upper body, so you can make the push-ups easier while also maintaining proper form on building strength. Yeah.